I didn't even realize my camera wasn't on. Lord have mercy. But anyway, let's get into Bethany and her brother Greg and the daddy. Man, I was laughing because she wants to come back over there so bad. And her daddy's like, absolutely not. Greg is doing a phenomenal job. Greg is keeping everything in line. We ain't had no complaints. When Greg came downstairs and checked her, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Because Greg has been waiting for her to screw up. And Greg has proven that everybody over there respects him. Everybody over there like him. He done got new people in them buildings, and he is doing his thing. Whereas Bethany cannot control over there. And like I said, she gonna mess around, and the same thing gonna happen. And there's gonna be another lawsuit. Then it's gonna be over there. They gonna end up firing her. Her daddy gonna end up realizing she's the problem because somebody gonna go. I think that one woman, the one that went over there and confronted her, all them people gonna go over there and complain about the fact that Bethany and everything that Bethany done. And this time it is on camera. So the fact that she's doing all this stuff, it's gonna come out. Cause just because you married to a black man does not mean you're not racist in some type of way, and you're not discriminatory towards black people. So nah, we ain't doing that today. Now, as for Ernestine and Amber when they was at the restaurant, I love what Ernestine said. She's like, look, you don't have to date him. You can go out and be friends with him through this divorce. Y'all can go out to coffee. Y'all can, have dinner, get to know each other. And then if after your divorce you want to take it there, you can take it there. There is nothing wrong with Amber getting to know this man and her actually building a friendship with him and doing things differently than what she did when it came to Anthony. Because I think this guy, being that he has been divorced, understands what Amber has been through. And I believe he's going to be there for her and he's going to support her. And I believe Anthony going to come in there and he going to see her in there working with that guy. And he going to see how close that they are working together. And he going to think back to his life with Amber. And I think he going to realize he made a mistake. I think when he see her with another man, seeing her move on, and seeing that she's actually happy and smiling and stuff like that, that's when he gonna realize he want her back. And I think what's gonna happen is he probably gonna end up telling Shayla that I'll just pay child support and I'm going back to Amber. And that right there is gonna be a mess and a half because Angeline is not gonna be thrilled about that, but I think that's how that's gonna play out in the end. Now, but here's the kicker it all. Amber ain't going back to Anthony. She ain't gonna go back. She gonna find happiness in that guy. And like I said, when she find out about Wayne and Piari and the fact that Wayne was over there with Shayla and he ain't tell her, she gonna cut off Wayne completely. That's getting ready to come out very, very soon. Because eventually it's gonna come out because he's got to be served. And she got to know where he at. So eventually, like I said, she's either gonna run into Piari, or somehow Piari is gonna find out that Wayne was over there at Amber's house helping her, and she ain't gonna be happy about it. And that's when it's gonna come out where he's at. Now, Anthony, if you talking about your house, let's go home. Why are you not staying over there? Why are you staying with Piari? That makes no sense to me. Now, as for Libby and her situation, that's Libby and her situation. As for Jocelyn and Ralphie, I love them. I love the fact that they are going to be doing a shoe company together. I love that it's going to be expansion of her business and the fact that, and I think that'll be good for Ralphie, to be honest. I think the fact that he's going to be doing that shoe company is going to be good. But the fact that he went out with that crazy girl, and I don't know why Kendrick asked him, Ralphie, stop doing favors for Mike and doing favors for all these dudes. Because it never ends well for you. It just doesn't. Ralphie, you gotta focus on yourself. You want know the reason you ain't where you need to be. Because you let Mike mess you up when it came to the NFL, and you going to prison. And then you have let Mike mess you up yet again when it came to him going to prison, and you risked your life for him. Mike is never gonna risk his life the way you risk your life for. Well, yes, he did. I take that back because Mike did go to jail for him. So yeah, he did. That's so now y'all eating. But stop, Ralphie. You don't want to lose your chance with Jocelyn because of this situation. Because that girl is crazy. Just go ahead on. I don't care if she's crying or not. Look, dude, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm seeing somebody. I'm in a relationship. I can't do it. Now, as for Londa and Muhammad, girl, let that go. Let that go. Because that ex-wife is about to be problems. That ex-wife has got him on the balls, to be honest. By the balls, I should say. Let me explain why. This is a situation where a man married a woman and thought he was going to be in control because she has money. But the daddy is the one that's in control. And so if he cuts her off, everything gets cut off. Because she invested money in that business. So she gets to manipulate him and gets to punk the daylights out of him whenever she feel like it. So whenever she want to come back, she can come back and do whatever she want to. Because he needs her. What Muhammad need to do is figure out how to get away from her. So, like I said, she is going to be, it's about like that situation with that girl that was messing with Jocelyn about Angel. Same scenario, pretty much. So, with that situation, Muhammad need to get that situated. As for Malachi, the only reason you're upset is because you let D-Boy mess up your life. You let D-Boy be the reason why all this stuff happened to you and you don't realize it. Cut D-Boy and Mr. Tinker off. Them two. I'm sorry, y'all. My friend keeps calling me. Where was I at? I forgot where I'm at, so I'm gonna try to remember. Oh, Ralphie. Ralphie, just stop trying to help everybody and focus on yourself, because you is not gonna get where you need to be when you focus on everybody else. And Jocelyn is trying to give you a chance to do something where you focus on you and leave everybody else alone. So just don't even do no more favors for Kendrick and them no more, because they ain't gonna do it, get you in trouble. That seems to happen quite often. Now, when it comes to Dalen and Brittany and the fact that she gave him that money, I'm happy for her. But, oh, no. Brittany, her mama, and her daddy. The daddy finally shows up. Now, I've been waiting to talk about this because I knew that the reason why Brittany was taking care of her mama was because she felt guilty about what happened between her daddy and her stepmother. And the fact that she is taking care of her mama like she's her husband. Brittany, cut the cord. I'm glad her daddy came, and I'm glad her daddy is now seeing what her mother is doing to her. And you best believe he gonna find some way to get her up out that house, because he gonna end up feeling guilty about the fact that Brittany has been taking care of her mother all these years because she felt guilty and trying to take over where her dad, when he was taking care of her, was doing. I'm telling you, that daddy is not having that, because why are you making your daughter take care of you like she's your husband? No differently than a man taking care of his mother like he's her husband. First of all, that's your daughter. And regardless of what happened, you shouldn't be punishing her like that, moving into her apartment, thinking you have entitlement to everything she got. Brittany, cut the cord. Cut the cord, because if you don't, you're going to end up broke. That's why you broke now, because you up here sending her money and taking care of her and then trying to take care of yourself. Girl, that is spiritual weight that you don't want. Girl, let your mama go and move on. Now, as for, I got to see more about the situation with the daddy, but I'm glad he there. Because I got a feeling he going to make sure that she ends up getting out her house. He probably going to give her enough money to be able to last for a while so she can move out of Brittany's house. And that's the least thing he can do. Because Brittany's mama going to continue to suck the life out of her till she can't suck nothing else out of her. And that's sad. At the end of the day, that girl should not be struggling because of you, trying to take care of you and your bills. So that's part 2 of this episode. Bye, y'all.